What is up today, everybody? Today we're playing Roblox. This isn't usually a normal episode I do. Normally I want to make two-parters to tutorials, but because I didn't fully explain everything, it might be harder to demonstrate some of the things to actually follow the tutorial correctly. So, in the case of today, I'm making a quick episode. Something to satisfy the upload schedule and to show you how to do things better. So for this episode, basically what you have to do is spin it, right? Then you press F. It stops, right? Make sure it's on match rotation. Make sure it's collision off. The higher the wheel tilt makes it a lot easier to do this kind of thing. And then when it's slow, it'll eventually slowly start moving, as you can see. That's basically how you recreate the thing. It is a lot slower, however, but with all iterations of it, it does slowly, gradually gain speed. And so, of course, for demonstration purposes, we put a camera on it to make it easier to see. So as you can see, there's the flight mode, got the wings. It's blaring through, you got the camera, it's a core. It's like a visual outside. The reason why I put like a green visual core is to like show that there's like energy being put into the brushes to make it cause this. But the real reason is because of game physics. As you can see, game physics. Game physics depending on how a game is coded, it will do certain things over other things. Okay. Now for another thing is that when you use the sonic jet turbines, it does make it a lot easier to do because of the added speed that one would normally get. Also, I recommend using the back wheel because it automatically starts at a higher speed. I think. As you can see, the faster it is, the more crazy it gets. But if you want to have fun with it, you should use the front wheel because you can rotate it in all funny directions. When you sit on it, it does work. It does work. I'll show you that afterwards, but here's what this one will look like. It's a lot faster with its acceleration. It does get a lot slower though. You've already accelerated. And as you can see at the front row, you can make the patterns like this. Like it's a wave. If you turn it off, it immediately goes back. It does start to go to its original spot. But if you aim it at a certain direction, it will go down in that direction. But due to the game mechanics, it thinks that you're doing something to it, so it actually removes control. It's one of the downsides of doing front wheel. You can't always control it. But sometimes you can, and that's what makes it amazing. So yeah. It's that. Watch. As you can see, I could turn off the jet, and it would still work. But when I turn on the jet, it increases the speed. As you can see, if you have collision on, you can return it to its origin. The reason why I decided to go back is because the additional thruster, which is added force on the RB3, is so that it can make sure that it returns to origin. Sometimes it does break. So you might have to wait for it to work again. Eventually, it goes back again. That's how you do it. To do the sit version, all you have to do is just do the same concept, but instead of a seat, you must do a lever. And then with the lever, all you gotta do is just add a seat, and you sit on top of it. Make sure you add the jet thrusters. Let's use Sonic Jet Turbine. The only reason why I use Sonic Jet Turbine is it's because it's easier to portray the jet. You know what I mean? So yeah. As you can see, it automatically goes into freeze mode. Click it again. It activates our front thirds, and any second now, it will start detaching itself. See, look, it does decide to spaz out. It does go to a return. Usually it does decide to return to origins after enough time. As you can see, it does return. Sometimes it doesn't. It does take a little bit longer. Interference of someone sitting on the chair. Usually it's way different because it does glitch out a lot more, and sometimes that happens. Doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And with that happening, you can't really quick cover it because it's in the void. It automatically deletes everything. Sometimes it does other things. It depends. Also, this build is also very highly dependent on your location. Sometimes when you're there, it brings you to the end of the map. Other places, it might cause it to just go rapidly in circles, go up and down. All depends on your location. So yeah, anyways, enough of that. This is just a quick video to show you what's cool about it. But that's it. Thank you guys for more. Let's end it off here. Everyone, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna like and subscribe. Tomorrow or the next day afterwards will be a new episode. Laters.